Hey babes, what's up? We are back with another video, and if you're new on my channel, my name is Steffi Glam. I would love for you to stay with me, so please don't forget to subscribe down below and ring the little bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you're already my subscriber, then you already know. And also in my channel, which is your channel, we got Hourglass in the house. Yes, we do. These babies that took forever to get here, guys, so you can't miss this video. And also, if you want to see some comparisons, I split my face in half, so if you want to see where do I have what palette, prices, and all the jazz, then keep on watching. Mwah! Okay babes, so in my face I only have a foundation, my Hourglass Vanish foundation, and I am in the shade Sand, okay? And I'm wearing a little bit of the Hourglass setting powder. I only put a tiny bit right here at in my under eye, because we all know how fast our concealer can crease, okay? So now guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be doing half of my face with this baby, and then my other half using this beautiful tiny baby. And I'm gonna do that so we can kind of compare the shades, you know, which one is darker and all that jazz. So now babes, I'm gonna be putting these little two babies one next to another one so we can appreciate the shades. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. Oh my god, look at these babies. Like, why are they so stunning? I love them. Okay, and I'm gonna be using my Hourglass brush. They actually have this tiny one and they have a bigger one. You can get either or, it depends, but I like this one, guys, because it goes so good in the pants of this specific palette. It's a dual-sided brush, okay? And I totally recommend it, guys. With the Sculptor palette, okay, this is the 6-pan palette. And first, I'm going to grab Diffuse Light, this baby right here in the middle. And I'm gonna grab the shade and put it under my eyes to brighten things up, okay? Go with Dim Light, okay, this shade right here. And this, it's an all over shade. I'm gonna be applying it, and you can apply it in your all over your face. I'm only doing half, but it's an all over shade, guys, and it's the perfect color, you know, because it's not too light, it's not too dark. I think it's perfect. This palette, it's gonna be really good for a lot of complexions, for a lot of skin complexion, guys. I'll be grabbing this baby. This is the Natural Bronze Light, and this is a new exclusive shade, guys, okay? So with the bigger side of my brush, I'm gonna be grabbing some, and I'm gonna start right here on my cheekbones in circular motions. Wow, that have a lot of pigment actually. So it is buildable in case you want to build it up. And now guys, we are gonna go with Vibrant Flush. It is this blush in the middle. You can actually pick either or, okay? And this, guys, it's an exclusive shade, okay? This blush, guys, is really intense. I only literally like went in once, so that's as much as pigmentation it have. Like, I just loved that strobed effect that this shade have. It's literally giving my cheeks like a wet look. You see the wet look? And I love that. I love that. So now babes, we're gonna go with Glisten and Strobe. Is this shade right here, okay? And this is supposed to be our highlight, okay? So with the skinny part of my brush, I'm gonna be placing right here on the higher points of my cheek. I like to grab my bronzer and applied on the socket of my eyes, like in my whole entire lid. Now I'm gonna be grabbing my flat definer from Sonia G, and I'm gonna be grabbing a little bit of the bronzer for my lower lash. And then now I'm gonna be grabbing my eyeliner from Wayne Gash, and this is in the shade Precious Opal, guys. Beautiful. And I'm just gonna line my upper lash a tiny bit right here. And with the same brush that I was using to smudge my lower lash, I'm gonna smudge this liner, this part of the face done, okay, with all the shades. Of course, if you want to intensify it a little bit more, you can. And then now for this side, I'm gonna be applying these shades with the same brush. I already cleaned it in my microfiber towel, and I'm gonna start with the big side of my brush, and I'm gonna go into this, which is a finishing powder soft light, this first shade right here, okay. And I'm gonna be using this shade all over my lid and my under eye, all over my face. You can actually set your concealer, set your foundation, and use it for a finishing powder all over glow. It is this baby right here. Beautiful, beautiful bronzer, guys. With the bigger side of my brush, I'm gonna start in my cheekbones, and I'm gonna bring it back in circular motions. Beautiful, guys. Wow, this palette's got so much pigment. Oh my god, I'm surprised. You know, when Hourglass came out with this palette, I was actually like, of course I'm gonna get it. I love this palette. I love Hourglass. But I didn't think that they were gonna be like not even close to the pigmentation that this palette have. I'm grabbing a little bit more for my jot line. Okay, so now babes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Mud Flush. So the blush in the big palette is called Vibrant Flush, and this baby right here is called Mud Flush. They're not the same shades, okay? So with the small side of my brush, I'm gonna be grabbing this blush, and I'm only went in one time, and look at the pigmentation that this baby has. Grabbing the bronzer, okay, and I'm gonna put it into the socket of my eyes. Flat definer, I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna smudge some in my lower lash. Beautiful effect the eyeliner, the shadow of eyeliner give your eyes for a super subtle look like this. So now guys, I'm going to be grabbing my Morphe E62, and I'm gonna go into the big palette, and I'm gonna grab some of this highlighter, and I'm just gonna kind of contour my nose. And right there you could see how dark this highlighter is, okay? You see the line right here on my nose, how dark it is? Now I'm gonna go into the mini palette highlighter, and I'm gonna make a line right here. You see? I only went in one time with this line from the bigger palette, and this is how dark it is, and this is the difference between them two, okay? So the one from the big palette, it is darker, guys. A little bit on the side, and then I'm gonna be grabbing some of my Champagne stroke highlight. Look how much pigment that the highlighter from the small palette have. Look at the peak of my nose. I'm gonna have to blend it out with my fingers because it's way too intense. And I'm using my Surratt eye curler. Okay babes, so I'm back, and I already applied mascara. I apply a little bit of my Wayne Gash Opal, Precious Opal eyeliner on my lower lash, just to kind of give an eye a little bit more of depth. And besides that, I didn't do anything else, okay? And I'm just like, I'm doing it right now with all this blush and this glow that I have on my face. Like, I am so with it. I have one of their lipsticks on the shade I Will Never Stop. It is such a beautiful, beautiful nude, like brownish. I just love this shade. This is the shade that I have, okay? And I'm just gonna be applying this one, and then at the end of my video I will tell you why I didn't pick the other one up. Okay, so I'm gonna be going into the highlighter of this one because it is more intense, and I'm pretty sure we could see them. For right here, look at that. You see that? I'm going in my lips a little bit with the highlighter, so when I go like that, I have that glow in my lips. And then now, guys, what I'm gonna do is I have my inner corner brush, and I'm gonna be wetting it just a little tiny bit, and I'm gonna pat it in my hand, make sure it's like barely damp, and I'm gonna go into the highlighter, okay, and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner of my eyes. We are glowing. This size right here, it is the size of the Ambient Lighting Edit Sculptor, okay? Beautiful. And then this side, it is the one from the Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculptor Unlock Palette. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning. I love the glow down my face. It's heaven right now. So now, guys, let's go into my final touch. Okay, babes, and they also came out with a lipstick, which is Confession Refillable Lipstick Duo for $48. I didn't pick that up, guys, because I already have this one, which is in the shade I Will Never Stop, and I like it, guys. The formula, it's beautiful, but to me it's a little bit annoying, the skinny like whole idea. So this is the swatches, okay, of the big palette. This baby right here, this one's. They're for the small palette. Okay, babe, so we are done with this phase. We're done with this look. And why do I have to talk with my hands? Why? Why? Sorry, not sorry. Okay? So now, I won't be me if I won't talk and doing this whole moving my hands around. So now, babes, I'm joking. Listen, so now I look so damn glowy and my face looks so healthy. Like, I'm surprised. I'm hello, like I'm gonna be wearing this babies 24/7 because they're doing it. Thank you, Hourglass. Thank you for listening to us, for coming out with such a like pigmented palette. Like, these babies, guys, there are pigmentation that come, both of them. Like, it's not like one of them is more than the other one. No, not really. This is a really like easy, quick, elegant, healthy look. I don't have no eyeshadow. I have bronzer in my eyes and everything. It's just with this baby. This baby, it's both of these palettes. They're great for traveling. They're great for just throw them in your purse and you have everything in one. It's great for a quick makeup look that you're in a rush and you need to be out. Just all you gotta do is just apply these powders and your face is gonna look like this. And this is beautiful. Like, this is like a makeup, no makeup look. The blushes, guys, they're doing it. Like, they're right there, booming in your face. Totally, I'm totally happy with this palette, both of them. So now, do you need both of the palettes? Let's get to that, guys. The big palette. What do you think about this, babies? I like all the shades in this palette, guys. And I love the blushes. The blushes, the one that I used today, it was this one, and I love the strobe effect that it gave my look, which is the wet effect that I'm pretty sure you could see it because I could see it through the monitor. Okay, beautiful. The other blush from this palette, okay, now this palette, guys, goes for $58, okay? The blush in here, it doesn't have the strobe effect. So as you can see, you see the blush, but it's not really giving me that wet look that at least I like. So now, in this palette, which is the mini one, you have your all over setting finish powder, you have your bronzer, your blush, and your highlighter. You have the essentials right there, okay? Your all over powder, finishing powder, you can set everything with this. It is just this shade, all right? It is actually the shade, it's pretty good. It suits a lot of skin complexions. Mine, if you're darker than me or if you're lighter than me, you could still put the shade all over your face and it's gonna look good. The big palette, it have this shade that it's an all over shade, but you also have this shade that it's lighter than the all over shade. And if you're like me, that I need to have my under eye lighter than my whole complexion. Like my under eye cannot be the same shade as the other part of my face because I don't like it. That's why I get like light concealers sometimes. Like when I go to Sephora, the girls know me over there, they'll be like, are you serious? Like, you're not that light. I like my concealers light. So that's a convenience for me. Like, I need that. I need to have my lighter shade for my under eye and then my all over shade for the rest of my face. And in the mini one, you don't have that. You only have one shade, that's it. Also, you have your bronzer, you have two blushes, okay? They're totally different blushes, guys, and you can see it right there. You see it in swatches and they look different on the face. Because I tried this baby on the face earlier and it is a way more settled. And you have this highlighter, okay, that it is a settle highlight. So if you don't like the whole booming in your face highlight, you're gonna like this highlight. I like my highlight to be a little bit more intense, which I love the highlight on this palette, okay? But if I needed to make a choice and pick up one of these two little babies, eyes closed, I will go with the big one. In the big one, guys, you have way more shades. Again, you have your light shade for your under eyes, your all over shade, two blushes, the highlighter. I know the highlighter is not as intense as this one, and to me that's a big thing because I love highlighters like this. But I also have this baby, which this one is the metallic, like metallics highlighters that they have. And all the shades, there are bling, like they are gonna blind you for sure. So if you have this palette and you already have this palette, you are set. Forget about this palette. You don't need it. Don't spend the $58 on this palette. For 20, it's really 58. So for $2 more, it's 60. For $20 more, you better off buying the big one. And besides that, guys, I have this baby from last year, okay? This one is the Lighting Edit Ghost, okay? Which I was so disappointed with this palette. I always been disappointed with this palette, and as you can see, there's no use. I don't use it, and you can tell if you use the Hourglass palette because the little lines in the blush, okay, they disappear after a while. And look at it, it's brand new, okay? This palette, guys, have no pigment. Like, it never showed in my face, it doesn't show, it never will. For what? Like, I literally have it there for nothing. Finished look, it's a healthy, glowy, simple look, okay? Like, I don't have anything on my face rather than these powders. And what else do you need? What else do you need? This baby is totally AAA+. It's a A1, both of the palettes, but again, you don't need both of them. Go with the big one for sure. And thumbs up, guys. I'm so happy with this collection, and if you can get your hands on it, go buy it. Like, go get it now after you're done watching this video. That is how good these babies are. Don't wait for it to be sold out, because I always want you to have the best things, and these palettes, they are divine, guys. But again, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Thank you so much for your time. Again, if you're not subscribed, I hope you're considering subscriber. Give me the chain. It will help my channel so much. Plus, if you love makeup like I do, I'm always bringing you some banging fire. You already know. Bye babes.